New tin of cinnamon rolls burst open onto my driveway, so now I gotta cool 'em fast. You gotta cool 'em, huh? I don't think that's correct. But hey, at least it was a lit fire under your butt. You got 'em done. This is why I have trust issues. You will receive a fortune cookie. When? I just had one. How long is it gonna be? Glass goggles break during mid-dive. Oh, wow. Thank God they held together and didn't shatter into your face. Just washed my favorite bamboo sheets. Seems I somehow managed to accidentally get a pen in the washing machine with them. I can't imagine black ink is going to come out of yellow sheets. I can't imagine that either. Didn't know you could get bamboo sheets either, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. This whole situation is quite interesting. This happened to my friend's school computer after turning it on. Oh, that is definitely not normal. Not my car, but unfortunate nonetheless. Oh, the poor guy. They're gonna come out of work and, well, they're gonna freak out. Got to the last few drops of my soda and then felt something hit my lips. I shouldn't have looked when I dumped it out. Oh my God. What? How does stuff like this happen? How I found my bike when leaving work today. I only have one U-lock. Oh, that's cool. There's yet another fear I have for riding a bike anywhere. Not only could someone just steal it, because people for some reason like to steal worthless items. Look, my bike cost $100 new, but they could do something even worse and steal it by not actually stealing it at all. Assholes. One of my kids' toy building magnets was stuck to the bottom of the pan when I put it in the oven. Oops! It held up surprisingly well. Found in my bottle of maple syrup. Had mold and resembled a kombucha SCOBY? I don't know what that is. Oh, whoa. Wow. We got a new mattress, and I've been wondering why I've been feeling dizzy when I wake up. Sat level on the bed. The whole bed dips to the center. Yay! Oh, interesting. How did you test this? Is this like an app or something? I need to test my mattress because it's pretty terrible. My Tic Tacs melted. Wow. So now you got a little shot of Tic Tac juice. I don't see what the problem here is, man. Maybe you should complain less and just live life. Just normal milk shattered a glass perfectly in two and exploded the milk across the kitchen. The glass wasn't moved after. It's that far apart from the force alone. Holy sh**. I don't believe you. No. There's something about this that feels off. Very uniquely off. Mold found in my house I just bought. No wonder I've been coughing. Oh my God, dude. No one was able to figure anything out inspection-wise? I mean, I know that the inspector can't come in and rip a wall out just to make sure there's no mold, but wouldn't there be some signs? Like, right? Oh, my wife and I bought our first new car. We were set to take it on vacation tomorrow morning and just got hit by a hit and run with 1,600 miles on the odometer. Oh, dude. I'm sorry about that, man. Was it considered totaled? It probably wasn't, but I hope it was for your sake. Damn you, AMC. What the hell? Active desktop recovery. This doesn't sound like the movie I paid to watch. Been battling a rash in my groin for a couple of weeks. Today I wasn't paying attention and applied toothpaste to my junk instead of my cream. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Hopefully it didn't make anything too much worse for you there. My corn after peeling. Keep going, keep trying, keep growing that corn, man. It'll come out good someday. I literally picked it up from the mechanic yesterday. Oh, for God's sake. I don't even know. Somehow I have been lucky enough in my life to never be in a car accident and never be pulled over. Sure, I'm not 50 years old yet by any means. I'm not even quite 30 yet, but I don't know how I've managed it. There goes our picnic. Oh, no, moving on. I'm sorry, I can't stand to look at them. 4 of 5 pineapples in my yard eaten by nocturnal hoodlums. You got pineapples in your yard? And hey, at least you got one, and you helped Mother Nature, or a really weird homeless guy. Decided to treat myself and buy the fancy clementines. That's 29 pips from one fruit. Nice. Those are the fancy ones, huh? Everything is going exactly according to plan. Yes, it sure is. We all say the same thing, don't we? But we know we're kidding ourselves. That's my luggage, not on the plane. Oh, well, don't worry, it'll find you again someday. Big storm demolished our cactus planter last night. Oh, that sucks. Are the cactus okay? Are the cactuses okay? My license plate for my new car arrived today. Wondering if I made an enemy at the tag office. Not a custom. No, I don't see a problem here. What's the issue? Come on, guys. Think about it. This is a blessing, and it's not even in disguise. Broke the bottom of my coffee press when throwing away the coffee grounds. Oh, now I've got a fear that I'm gonna do the same damn thing to mine. Someone ran into the Harriet Tubman Monument downtown. Okay, why do I feel like this wasn't strictly an accident? Wendy's decides that my diet needs more raw chicken. Oh no, you're going back there and you're gonna say, hey dude, you fed me raw meat. Curb painted red while they were parked. Look at the tire. And then gave them a $105 ticket. Also a little bit of, not my job there. I mean, it's not, to be perfectly fair. Thought he put his rental car in park, but mistakenly turned the wipers on instead and walked away. The car proceeded to creep right down the boat launch ramp. Who in the hell mistakes the parking brake, or shifting into park, for the windshield wipers? None of that really adds up, because you can see the windshield wipers turn on. Someone threw a rock at my dad's windshield on the road. Oh, so have you called the police? Because they tried to kill you? I'm not kidding. They tried to cause a car accident, which is, in and of itself, attempting to kill you. Found the entire subfloor downstairs is rotted. Woo! Hooray! House stuff. This house fire I saw flying into Houston Airport. Oh no. Well, I hope everybody's doing okay down there. As good as they can be. Got back to my scooter. Some random person locked me in. How stupid do you have to be to get off your bike and go, I think I'll just lock my bike up to this scooter? That's what I call a locksmith, and I up your goddamn bike lock. Screw you, asshole. Left some shoes in the car. The tread melted off. Jesus. What in the hell you making your shoes out of, Adidas? Come on. Brown stuff. Dirt, mud, mulch. It's not poop. Too much mud smell. Came up the kitchen sink while my mom was cooking. Wow, it really just rocketed right out of there, huh? Also, goddamn, if you can't fit the microwave, maybe don't have it hanging over into the sink. My friend's Xbox controller. My sister drew on my controller. Now it's customized. Thank God that's not a unique or ridiculous controller in any way, because that's actually kind of fun. I personally don't see it. I can see why you'd be pissed off, but I don't see an issue in the long run here. My dad's phone fell between the car door and got slammed. That's some impressive timing. Slight miscalculation. Just a slight one. Is it normal for cats to kind of pee right at the front of the box like that? Because mine does the exact same thing. He just doesn't pee out of it, thankfully. My glasses snapped in half and I don't have a spare pair. The soonest I can see an optician is mid-August. Son of a... I went to Sonic today and ordered a foot-long chili cheese dog for National Chili Cheese Dog Day. And this is what they gave me, alright? Where's the dog? Where's the bun? Where's the rest of the chili cheese anything? There's tater tots in there. No, did you get your money back for this? I was on the couch enjoying this soup while watching a movie, and this happens. Oh, gotta be careful with some bowls, I guess. The spare is flat too. That reminds me, I need to check my spare and make sure it's not flat. My work is doing a huge splash pad to beat the heat. Is it working? I mean, you guys keeping cool? Something about this feels oddly Stanley Parable. Accidentally dropped a statue at work, and this is the result of the base. Oh, well that's weird. Ordered steak from Outback, and this is what showed up. Really? I always loved Outback. What the hell is this? Walking home with a surprise. There's really just nothing I can say other than that sucks and I'm sorry, dude. I think most of us have been shat on by a bird at one point in our lives. Found this on a car parked next to me. Okay. I know who you are and I have you on camera. The police will know you are Todd? Smile, you are on camera. Dear asshole, leave my SUV alone now. You can't take it no matter how bad you want it. Get your own and stop messing up mine trying to break in. Got a sneaky suspicion they're not gonna stop. Cat knocked over the ceramic sugar bowl I was using for my embroidery thread tails. It was the last survivor of a tea set my grandmother gave me. I'm sure you can have it mended. My cat just threw up on my work laptop. Dear cats everywhere. Why do you try your best to throw up on the literal most inconvenient spots humanly possible? Seen in the bay today. I think that boat's supposed to be above the water. I'm not 100% sure though. Someone's getting fired. I saw the guy get out and walk away. Some random person came by and put the cones up. What is this? Oh, yeah. Just walk away. Just walk away. Wasp sting on the eyelid. Just 2 millimeters from my eyeball. It hurts. Badly. I can absolutely imagine that hurts. I had no delusions otherwise. Perfect end to a day. Oh, dude, I have this exact key for my Yaris. They're the worst goddamn keys ever made. They are so bad. Oh, do not spend the money on a fully licensed or whatever replacement from Toyota. You'll be happier spending a third of that on a third party, man. Just don't.
Yeah, my day is going great. Usually when someone says that's an impressive spread, it's in relation to the cheese plate on the table, and not so much your incredible skill at flinging sauce all across the floor. Like, damn, that sauce did not want to get eaten today. It was trying to flee. Got my dog a new toy, and her version of play is pulling the hair out of it. Oh, that's sweet. Your doggy's playing hairdresser. I wouldn't get too concerned unless they start asking to cut your hair. First time on the range. I'm sorry, but this is a sign. You clearly need to stop wearing polo shirts. 2 bites in and I realized I hadn't grabbed the cinnamon like I thought I did. Wait, that's pineapple. What? You're putting cinnamon with pineapple? Yeah, the spice they grabbed was garlic and herb lovers, but cinnamon and pineapple?
It certainly went big with the pineapple.
Now, I'm the last person to be judgy about taste buds, so I'll just leave it to people in the comments to grill this person. Fly, my pretties! Fly and attack them with your basic taste buds! Criticize them with your likewise incapability to have a Nutella and tomato sauce sandwich and say it's good. I just remembered, I wanted waffles 6 days ago. Reckon it's still fresh? Yeah, it's freshly carbonated. At this point, the only person who will enjoy that is an archaeologist. Waited a year to go to the rock concert, and my car wouldn't start. Dead battery. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. If only you had some form of bipedal movement to get you going.
Well, it's a 6-hour walk from my house.
Well, you better power walk then. Come on, chop, chop, heat up them thighs. Let's get moving. Someone made the decision to steal my keychain and then dumped it in the river when discovering it was an AirTag. You gotta be of two minds about this whole system. On one end, yay, they're deterred from stealing it, but on the other end, they will freak out and throw it somewhere. Yay, my stuff didn't get stolen, it's just now incredibly out of reach. Part of sealing in our store decided to give up. Wow, you're sealing as a human being in their 20s trying to study? Luckily, no one was standing underneath it. That had to be one thick, chunky, girthy possum running around up there. No doubt filled up with the delicious sensation that is watermelon and garlic and herb seasoning. Someone stole my scooter battery. Sad face. Why? What value is a battery you can just get at a store? I feel like they just were more driven by ruining someone's day than actually trying to steal something for a profit. That said, I imagine it's pretty easy to find the culprit in public. There's not many people who walk around with screwdrivers. A lot of us tend to keep those in our heads though, so good luck. Someone had a schmitty day. That is a deep imprint. With that deep of a press, that's just a lost cause. That's immediate infection. You're debilitated by poison like 3 times over. Don't bother washing that shoe. Heck, don't bother washing your feet. Accept it. They're both a loss. Cut them off. Bye-bye. Don't worry, you'll live. A little dismembering never hurt anybody. Well, it does, but shush. The bottom part of my drink bottle shrank in the dishwasher and now can't stand up.
Hey, that water bottle doesn't appreciate that sort of body shaming, okay? It was, the dishwasher was cold, okay? No, it's just give it a moment, all right? It'll be fine. Just let it stand in front of a heater for a few minutes.
Someone sideswiped my car during work. Ah, mate, you gotta be positive. Them racing stripes. Ooh, super fast decal, you're now a European race car. Sink clogged on Friday before a holiday weekend. Well, I hope you like indoor pools. Flavored water too from the food scraps stuck in the sink pipe. Ooh, is that a soggy chicken skin? Yum, yum, yum. It's like free canapes. I accidentally caught some snoozing while cooking dinner. Honestly, not as terrible as I thought they could be. Though that might just be exposing my skills with the barbecue. Whatever you cooked this chicken on though, it is now a fossil. Having furniture is dangerous. Snap my little towel. Oh, oh, okay. That literally snapped it. I was expecting just like a boo-boo saw. But that's bigger than a boo-boo saw. That's a boo-boo saw. Raw. I'm a boo-boo saw. It's 11 a.m. How am I losing my sanity already? Someone's not having a very good day. Hey, let's not attack our audience like that. Glad everyone got out okay though. See, this is what I was expecting from that barbecue earlier. Just gotta clarify, for legal reasons, I'm not a pyromaniac. Now that said, damn, that fire is beautiful. I could just stare at it all day. Look at it. It's gorgeous. The flames, the color, the brightness. Not a pyromaniac. I just let my marshmallows burn into the fire until it's just a goopy, charred mess. I'm not a pyromaniac. Cap got stuck all because I wanted to poke a hole and squeeze water into my mouth. Does that make sense? Doesn't to me. All that matters though is just think about the fact that a cap got stuck. Where did it get stuck? If you think the butt, well, you're wrong. That's disgusting. Why would you think that? No, just all the way down to their, beyond their throat. Let's just zoom all the way down to that letter at the bottom of that screen, just so we can all pay our respects. I thought someone broke in, went downstairs to find this. One of the roof window panels in our conservatory broke. Ooh, fun! Now don't be surprised if after your first general sweep you don't find every single shard of glass on the floor. The best tactic for that is to stomp your bare feet around. You'll find those shards eventually. For legal reasons, don't actually do that. Also, I'm not a pyromaniac. My flight from Munich to was diverted to Munich.
Oh, so you went all the way back.
4 hours flight to come back here where I started and will miss the wedding of a friend.
Well, at least you can turn up to...
Tomorrow's pilots are on strike.
What did you do to make God hate you?
I have a 4 a.m. flight, so I planned to do some chores and pack. A glass got stuck in my drain. I've been trying to get it out for an hour, and now tongs are stuck, and I'm not packed. I can't get it out. I'm sorry, this is just something that have happened to me. I'd lose my sanity. I'd laugh hysterically, uncontrollably at my suffering. I think there's only one solution, and it requires a hammer. Just accept your loss. That glass is gone. It is a fly trapped within the digestive mucus of a metal predator plant. I was having a terrible day, and then this happened. It's a shame this isn't r/made me smile. Otherwise, there would have been at least some sense of hope for their well-being. But this right here, this is how you get pyromaniacs. This sad burger. What do you mean? Look at his face. He's happy. Look at that big old smile and that big cheeky tongue with mayonnaise stuck all over it. Ugh, it looks gross, actually. Hey, don't be sad, though. You got a tiny piece of onion. And clearly your dog is interested. See its little nose. Friggin' seagull was able to squeeze out a creamy white juice into my car through a tiny window gap. Damn, that is accuracy! Well, it's official. That seagull is Luke Skywalker. Wife hit whatever this is on 3-month-old tires. I don't know what it is, but I know what it isn't. It isn't supposed to be there. You're welcome. That'll be $300. Dog tore up the mattress. No. Your doggy is just practicing capitalism. Look, now instead of just one mattress, you have many. You can sell off the extra ones. #hustle doggy. I was trapped in the bathroom. I love how its legs look like it's trying to cover its eyes.
Oh, sorry, big guy. I didn't mean to intrude. You keep on pooping. You're doing a good job.
I need to use real garbage bags.
Oh, come on. This doesn't deserve to be here. This deserves to be in like an r/you deserved it. Damp things in cardboard.
Do you like to cook toast beside your bath as well? Went to fill up my dog's water bowl and found an unexpected visitor. Flavoring. My gaming laptop is on its last hinge. Literally. I get technology is expensive, but by the time your laptop's in this state, surely you can afford a new one. Happy Father's Day. Now, what's a thoughtful gift your family could get you as a father? Maybe something to help you relax, something to help take the mind off any pressure that you have with work, or, just something that's nice and meaningful. Yeah, socks will do the trick. That fills that void. It's like buying a vacuum cleaner for Mother's Day.
To show our appreciation for you doing all the chores, we'd like to make you do all the chores.
5th day into my new work-at-home job, and my chair breaks like this. Clearly, your boss has broken into your house and sabotaged your comfort. Sue him. Sue him now. Staying in a hotel for a bit, and my diet has been lacking, so I thought I'd buy some vitamins to supplement. Guess I'll just take bites out of this behemoth until it's gone.
Surely you felt there was something sus when you shake the bottle and all you hear is a single clumping.
Being too close to the Ramstein foam launcher. Well, that's one way to encourage people to lather. Statistically, those phones are dirtier than a toilet seat. So if anything, Ramstein here is just helping clean you guys up. They forgot to add me on the list for September birthdays. I feel betrayed. They also have contests for the birthdays that I wasn't entered in. Congrats to Richard, though. Yes, congratulations, Richard. You're now on their hit list. Entire loaf has a bubble hole running lengthwise.
Well, hey, maybe the bread just wants to live life as a donut. You don't let their dreams be dreams.
Pour some sprinkles on them, make them feel nice.
That's all, folks.
Oh, no.
Good to see the Coyote family is still living around.
Wish us luck attempting to get this paint off.
Yeah, at that point, you just accept it is now a decal. That's part of it. You're now a nightlife-styled bumblebee. Costco Tire Center kept our keyed lug nut socket. In case you don't know what tires are about and that kind of terminology, that thing does that. So don't let that happen. There you go, I have educated you. Forgot to bring a snack to work. The vending machine decided I needed to lay off snacks. You might not get to taste the sweet, but you're definitely tasting the salty. Went to the mall and this happens. Just look at this. Look at this. That's not my car. My car's over there. It's fine. But just look at this. I was craving chocolate and bought some Maltesers. This is what I got. Yo, they're not even Maltesers anymore. They're like dinosaur eggs. Also, how dare you make Maltesers not look appetizing, you monster. So apparently we live on Mars now. What's the weather like out there? Clean freaks apocalypse. Took a flaming marshmallow to the face? Damn. Yeah, no, okay, I see the problem here. You were meant to put it to your mouth, not to your cheeks. Yeah, I always make that mistake too when I'm eating. I'm so dumb.
Hello, so dumb, I'm Jeff. Oh, you are dumb.
Never hire U-Haul movers. Here at U-Haul, we haul and you ball. It was so unlucky that I stepped on a nail on my way home from work and my newly purchased shoes were damaged. Okay, to be fair, until you mentioned the shoes, I genuinely thought you were just walking around bare feet. So if there's something you can take from this, at least you had shoes. Brand new screen door came bent. Oh, I'm sorry, you only like straight doors in your house, huh? It's 2022, get rid of this phobia. First time I didn't feel like finishing nuggies. That's like a forbidden sentence for any girlfriend out there. Okay, I see why. Please don't tell me those are the little legs poking out of that chicken nugget right now. Oh no. Broke my TV while playing Oculus and burned my arm. Damn, his blows were so fire in the game that he got burned in real life. Someone decided to parkour on my car. I'm telling you, man, you gotta park away from those paper companies. You just can't trust them, always up to some weird antics. I was gone for a month and a half and left my car outside. This is what Arizona pack rats have done to my engine bay. No, please, don't send this bad omen my way. I'm in a completely different state for the last month. I've got a car at home. I don't know. I'm gonna come home and find a bunch of kangaroos camping in it. He thought it was a good idea to hang the paint bucket. And hey, it was. Emphasis on the was, though. Found a frog.
Yay.
It peed my pants.
Oh.
I am curious, though. Did it pee in your pants, or did you pee your pants? It's kind of important here for context. Look, even this photo doesn't really clarify it. I mean, leave it up to the comments. It's up to you, dear audience. You play the jury in this courtroom. A semi drove through our residential neighborhood and hit my parked car. Oh, that's fine. It's just a little decal. You can get away with that. Laid the TV on its back to remove the pedestal, and my work phone fell on the screen. Oh, right up in the corner too. Where 90% of the time, you're not even really watching up there, but you're gonna keep looking up at it now, aren't you? You'll never not be able to notice it. Like a loose eyelash just hanging in the peripheral vision of your eyes. I'm really trying not to read too much into this.
Looks like you better split before your life gets cut in half.
Hammered finger. Do not recommend. Bro's giving me phantom pain looking at this thing. On the bright side, free blueberry. Nom 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 nom. When you accidentally use the wrong spray on your lawn.
Oh, it's art. I'm writing something for the planes to see when they fly by. Yep.
Stuck kidney stone for 4 days.
Ow!
Discovered one of the vans at my job has an ant problem while trying to drink my drink today. Jeez, look at all of your parents' siblings just hovering over that energy drink.
I get it, Auntie. You don't think this is healthy for me at my age, then stop sipping it yourself!
I might have overfilled my knife holder. Lies, you could never have too many knives. Oof, that's split though. Toilet bowl cleaner spilled and ate my garage floor. Man, this toilet bowl is huge. There's so much to eat. Stray apartment cats ate my food.
Well, don't leave your food outside.
It was outside for 2 minutes. A great lesson as to why you should make sure you poop before you place an order. Bottom left tire broke on my cart just as I was getting off the bus to walk home. It was full of water and juice for my daughter and I. Probably weighed around 100 pounds, and I had to drag it like that for about half a mile. Grocery day? Nah, mate. Gym day. Broke my ankle a week after I moved for grad school. Lockie, is that you?
Well, I guess they're not moving anymore.
In all seriousness, I'm sorry to hear that. I will never be comforted with the idea of putting screws into my body. There's only one kind of screwing with my body that I am into. This guy is not a happy camper. Jesus! Just, how? Did a car drive off a cliff and land perfectly on that or something? Change that logo from Outback to Ow My Back. Clasp on the cake tin broke. Had to be on the honey cake as well.
Alright, just rip that door off. We'll serve that as the plate today.
Students in an Indian college have been forced to wear cardboard boxes during exam to prevent cheating. Okay, teachers, there is a time and place to be role-playing Minecraft with your students. A tiny silver of glass broke off inside my watch and is now stuck under one of the numbers. Well, you have fun unseeing that. I'm genuinely too afraid to look that deeply into my watches considering the amount of times I've dropped them. Captain Jack Sparrow's in town. Oh, that's not comforting evidence. Road marking paint fell off a truck, covered this Jeep. That's a unique white finish you're not going to get anywhere else. It's an effective way to make sure cars can see you on the road at night though, so winner winner. The lock did its job, but at what cost? 2 wheels apparently.
Well, more than 2. Damn, everything's gone.
Are they really fast at what they do, or did just no one care?
Hey, that guy's taken out 2 wheels and the pedals and the handlebar. Yeah, that's a normal thing someone does with a bike.
Just ordered a pepperoni pizza, and they got what they asked for. There it is, pepperoni pizza. Next time, maybe you'll use your brain and ask for a pepperoni's pizza. You know, like everyone else does. Gosh, this is clearly your own fault. My $5 latte. Wow, that does suck. You're in Illinois? I didn't notice how far the wood I was stacking for the last 2 hours was leaning. Oh, we heard you like Jenga, so we thought we'd make you start all over again.
Besides, you wouldn't want to leave it like that. Like,
what else would you do? I guess I have to open and check my stuff before I actually leave Best Buy from now on.
Yeah, no.
That looks like so much fun. Those things are pricey as heck. This must be so much fun. My drink exploded in my hand at work. You see, America? This is why we call them soft drinks. When you call them pop, you're asking for the inevitable. Tried to floss my teeth after a long day, but the bag was somehow both open and upside down. Okay, but why over the toilet? Also, why do you have the lid open? It has a lid for a reason. Dear Lord above, don't tell me you flush with the lid open. That goes to you watching this video as well. I swear, if you're someone who watches your poo flush down, you might as well put your hand in the water and then drizzle the hand along your face because you're pretty much doing the same thing. R.I.P. this guy's mirror. Held together like the mental stability of Gen Z in the crippling workforce. New cutting board has a lovely feature, grows mold if not cleaned immediately. Designed to punish you for not being OCD. Came back after 2 months. Within 10 minutes, broke my only monitor. This is why you don't play Call of Duty immediately after being on a plane for the last few hours. I had eaten most of my muffin when I realized it had mold on it. Oh my god, that's like a cobweb. How did you get through so much of it and not... That weird crawling sensation in your body isn't a sickness, no, it's spiders. Pushed brush across a paint tray too fast, and it spilled over onto my Nikes. Quick, just say they're Kanye's. Oh, well, bam, now it's $30,000. Went to check the oil level in my car, and... Car decides...
Oh, trust me, bro, you're fine, you're good, you're good.
I don't understand how this got so full. However, here we are. The time I need to use it, it's so jammed I couldn't even open it. Took way too long to use a butter knife and redistribute the blockage so I could get it open this far to dump it. Oh, all this teasing. Just show me what it is already. Oh, it's a Ninja Turtle adversary. To be honest, I was thinking of a sink or a jar. Nice to see your office has that practice of, if I don't see it, then I'm not responsible for cleaning it. Huzzah! My pancake turned against me. I actually love this. That middle cut looks like a mouth. One eye's opened, the other one's closed, and that curved part of the pancake next to the closed eye looks like it's just leaning on its hand, staring up at the chef like, dude, what are you even doing? Wanted to cook a nice meal for my grandma. I didn't realize she used her oven as a freaking pantry. I usually pre-check ovens too. Wait, people do that? Okay, taking a second to think about it, it actually does make a lot of sense. I mean, if you don't use an oven, why not use it as storage? That said, now you can just enjoy some crispy, plastic-melted pretzels. The path I have to walk to go inside work. If there was ever a calling in your life to buy a flamethrower, this is it.
Stubbed my pinky toe.
Oh my god. Oh, that's not a stub. You surgically shortened it. That is extremely concerning. Spent the last of my money on some cheap eats, and my hot pockets were empty. Dry as a bone. Just like your Tinder dates. I'm only 24, and I can now feel when it's going to rain. Yay! Yay, super augmentation powers, cyborg, hooray. At least the carpet was already getting replaced. True. You're still fired though. Guess I'm not eating any rice tonight. Please don't be something that's gonna make me throw up. Oh, thank goodness. Just an opportunity to play Russian roulette with your bulk cooking for the week. Bought these from Walmart. Both are right-hand gloves. Well, that's what you get for leaving the store too quickly. I left early. Shouldn't have left early. Damn it. Our balcony door was just shot and shattered all over the living room. Well, either you've got to do with gangs and drugs, or they think you've got to do with gangs and drugs. Either way, you are not safe. Have fun! I got a call from my buddy saying, "What do I do?" I said, "Run." Also call fire department. No saving it now. Wow, a lawnmower, that's a barbecue as well? Man, technology is just so multifunctional these days. Went to a concert last night. Discovered I am short. Well, just a little bit. My sister brought in the mail and then shoved it under the carpet instead of under my bedroom door. Why do you need to hide it under the carpet? You all live together. Can't let everyone in the family know you deal with the Bank of Hawaii. Dog got on counter and destroyed my newest chicken shredder. I can't have nice things. Oh, well, you can always buy a new one by selling the dog. Moved into this apartment with girlfriend less than a month ago. Last night, the sky started falling. Oh, wowee. Enjoy getting that fixed in 5 months. Key snapped off in the door when I was closing work tonight. A fitting end to a day that was already a Schmidt show. Well, that is one subtle way to say maybe it's time to leave. Sure, we want to treat those wounds, but can you please get all the caterpillars off you? No, they are my friends. Yeah, okay, but yeah, they're really itchy and we don't want to deal with that. Just work around them. A month ago, I posted about a broken statue. I found a replacement only for that statue to arrive broken. This goes beyond just a statue that's cursed. It's the designer. The designer is cursed. They're a Wreck-It Ralph of sculpting. Electrician decided to skip stud guards. For the uneducated plebs, like myself, stud guards protect pipes inside the walls from nails and screws during drywall and cement board installation. Basically designed to stop you from doing this to piping or electric wires. So that's fun when you just drill a hole through your wiring. Thank you. Didn't want to keep the cable anyway, I guess. Good thing I recently bought new ones. There really should be a subreddit that's just about impressive failures or breaking things in a way you would never expect them to be able to break. Like I've had the wiring disconnect and things like that. I've never had this specific metal piece just slide out. Am I sheltered to be saying that? Does this happen to a lot of you? Meanwhile, this is going to be a one-time use instead. Hey, nothing a little bit of Gorilla Glue and then giving up after accidentally dripping the glue into the milk and just buying a whole new carton can't fix. I think the last guy overtalked just a bit. Wow, dude really wanted to make sure they were tight. Accidentally bought 2 right Crocs. Oh, this isn't a school essay. You don't need to add words to make a word count. You can just say you accidentally bought Crocs. It's the same thing. I just want muffins, damn it! Oh look, it's the POV of me whenever I try and use the oven to cook food aside from chicken. Sweet potato fries. Oh, best we can do is soggy vegetable potatoes. Battered sweet potato fries. Oh, well, battered soggy vegetable potato it is. A classmate decided to drop our full backpacks in a trash bag for a scene we were filming. Guess whose was on the bottom? Oh no, I was expecting the bag to be full of like some sort of weird sauce or gunk, but this is honestly worse. You're not going to make it. If you zoom in closely, you can hear the sound of the truck driver. My office apparently has mice. Or it's your friendly coworker Sam who enjoys reaching into your drawers and having a bite of your snacks, not even undoing the packaging. Who needs that? That's extra flavoring. Someone left a potato in the microwave that I clean every night. It was still warm. Okay, you by far are experiencing the most tame experience of this subreddit. My classmate destroyed my expensive laptop. My iPad's been destroyed.
I found potato in microwave.
Opened my bag of biltong today and was immediately greeted with a weird smell. Guess the moisture packet failed me. At least I'm not hungry anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, Exhibit A as to why you should appreciate that weird little piece of plastic coming in every single packet. For some reason, I always forget to put my coffee mug under the Keurig.
So you just post this photo online for everyone to see how this machine has embarrassingly wet itself. Shame on you, good sir.
That's fine. I don't really need to see anyway. No, mate, it's fine. Make it a new trend. The latest in accessible fashion, titled, I'm too poor to fix things. My coffee was cold, so I microwaved it. I've had this mug for 4 years and never looked at the bottom, I guess. I'm honestly surprised you've had that mug for so long and didn't once microwave it to experience this calamity.
It's those dang Chinese creating products that are clearly labeled not being right for the microwave. How dare they?
End of the diaper genie bag, but no one noticed. Oh no! Oh, they're free! They're free to roam once more! Radioactive! Yes, those symbols are accurate. I think they're done.
I don't know. Stick a thermometer in them just to be safe.
Paintbrushes are so weird. Like, this handle here seems to absorb the paint way better than the wooden part. Kinda makes you wonder if I'm using it completely wrong. Anyway, notice the toilet paper after I sat down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you always check the toilet paper surplus before committing in your defecation. Also, why is it on the other side of this vast room?
What psychopath requires you to have to sit up from the toilet to reach over and grab toilet paper?
I'd prefer not looking like a lesser cave goblin as I reach for the toilet paper, thank you very much. Someone hit my parked car and drove off. This is a great story opportunity. Treat it like when you get weird scars from the most mundane things on your own skin.
Oh, this, yeah, shark attack. But car got attacked by a shark.
Sprinkles are the best part.
Wow.
Today, God has chosen that you are his plaything. Enjoy consistent minor inconveniences that could only be manipulated by some omnipotent deity. Enjoy that toilet paper roll with only 3 sheets left when you go to the bathroom. Drop my phone at the perfect moment for a 14-wheeler to pass by.
Wow, cool phone case.
My dog ate my Apple Pencil. New textured design. Waited 2 hours for this. Pizza or bread bowl? Thanks, Domino's. We'll call this a Mr. Krabs family gathering because those are some thick, crusty pizza slices.
The joke works. Shut up.
Words can't describe my sadness. Oh look, someone's made fan art for Wednesday Addams. Good show. Halloween edition Pokemon card found mangled under recliner. Not sure how it got there. It was in my backpack. Wow, now it's even more rare because no other card could ever look this destroyed.
That's how it works, right? That's how they up the ridiculous value.
Went over a train track bump and my bike rack popped off. Top part with the foam pads. Bike got dragged for 2 blocks before I could safely pull over. And it's raining. That sucks. Well, you get onto that. I'm gonna run in the opposite direction so I don't pick up any of your bad luck you're radiating. Got 6 copies of the same 4x6 print. They arrived like this. Have ordered multiple prints before and they came in 1 envelope, so obviously a glitch.
Based on my personal experience with Amazon shipping packaging, I disagree. This is entirely their memo.
It's like they want to use as much of their product packaging as possible. Fence put up 2 weeks ago. Don't you hate it when trees come home late in the night all drunk? New lesson learned. Keep well clear of powerboat races.
Yeah, see, this is entirely unfair. If you want to slow down your enemies, just throw bananas at them. Throwing a whole boat, that's just rude.
Moved 6 years worth of documents and photos from my unusable computer onto a flash drive, only for it to corrupt the moment I plug it into my new computer. After 5 hours of repair and recovery, only option was to format it entirely. Ouch! My coworker rigged a catalytic converter burglary alarm with a decibel range louder than a building fire alarm in my office. The sensor triggered when I sat down at my desk at 6 a.m. Genuine question, do they hate you or do they love you? Honestly, it could go either way with this sort of thing. Actually remembered to order coffee filters. Oh, and how sweet, they come with a little snack. Dead cockroach. Friend can't catch a break. Tree fell on friend's house. Broke beams in attic. We need to stop funding these drink driving awareness ads and start targeting trees who clearly have a bit too much grog on the night. My friend Jack's parents also gave him the middle name Russell. If their last name isn't Terrier or something dog related, I'm very disappointed in them as a family. Shame on them all. At the very least, I hope the lecturer or professor who gave him his degree and shook his hand also called him a good boy. Cutting up broccoli, I found this little dude. Sadly, we ate the broccoli before. What is it? It's a little creepy worm guy. Went to get gloves. Some sale. Yeah, it really seems to be a case of someone forgetting to switch the numbers around. You have to wonder how many people, though, actually notice this kind of thing and just see the red and they're like, oh, that's less. I'm gonna buy now. I had to hitchhike 50 kilometers home after a 12-kilometer walk because of a screw. Well, clearly that screw thinks you need to get more steps in for your day, so enjoy. Forcing me to make an account to fully use my new headset. Damn, seriously? Just to listen to things? Yeah, no, goblin troll creature. I don't want to be a part of that club. Go to work, brewed coffee, and then dropped my favorite mug. I just wanted a cup of coffee! Damn, by the label of that mug, that's, clearly, that's what it's designed to do. Was at a stoplight at an underpass, and suddenly my back window shattered. There goes my kids' Christmas money. Merry Christmas, kids. You can still avoid taking the bus. Went to an arcade for friend's birthday. Should have stayed home. Oh no, you gotta call stuff on this one. That is absolutely a valid prize win. Well, this was a first. The signal light is placed behind the pole. Damn it, Polly, this is the one job you can't be shy in. You can turn if you want. It's up to you now. Was awoken at 4:30 in the morning by some ruckus in the kitchen and found that the cats had reorganized our snack cabinet. That's fine. The cats were just doing some tidying up. Specifically tidying up the remains of the food. First snow of the season. And nothing gets me into the seasonal mood more than snow, branches, lots of leaves all over the car. A tree on the car too. Tree in the car, oh god. Maybe next time don't wish for a car sunroof so loudly outside your front door. Cutting up some cauliflower and found this. Lost my appetite and developed a new fear. Spent $16 on a new headlight and it blew. Don't know if I hit the tip or got a terrible bulb. I didn't touch the bulb. Lies, you totally touched the bulb. I know because I would've. Hopefully the police caught the spider. Man killing spider burns down home. That spider! He tried to burn away the evidence! 16 years of life and I finally broke my first bone playing hockey. 'Twas my wrist. Congratulations on achieving the thing we all experience at least once in our life. For me, it was my nose. How did I break it? It involves bouncing a ball against a wall and then tripping over my friend's foot before collapsing onto a steel beam head first. The most entertaining fact though was that this was at my school's undercover basketball space. And my pool of blood, because I was crouching there for a while just being like, help, 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 help. Oh, that pool of blood dried up and wasn't cleaned for an entire year. Just imagine walking around school, going to your classes, saying hello to your dried up pile of blood that's the size of a human hand. Hello, previous me.
Hello.
Storm drain cloggage on my street the one day a year it rains in California. Flooded road? Nay! Public pool. Lost my wallet with $100, ID, and AirTag in it. Didn't realize it until it was too late. Apparently, it's in the middle of the street, miles from my home. Well, looks like you're gonna have to play a bit of personal Frogger to get it back. Drove the long way home to avoid any big hills since my car is old, 99 Corolla, only to get stuck in my driveway. To be fair, mate, the fact you got that car home in that sort of weather, like that's... You should be proud of yourself. This, well, sucks.
Don't speak it well that way. It's not their fault, they're just not feeling...
Well... Our kitty broke her leg and had to have surgery right before the holidays. Merry Christmas, cat. Hope you enjoy the sight of that tree that you're desperate to climb but clearly can't. Merry torture. Leaving for work in the morning for this little surprise. The fact it blends in so well to the mat, that was sabotage. Someone is trying to sabotage your day and it's clearly an animal. Dad dropped his cane. That's okay, just throw Dad over the edge to pick it up. Oh, wait, okay. I thought the sucky thing here was that it fell all the way down and you have to go down and pick it up, but there's some hazards. Does your dad know parkour by any chance? in USA. Bought a cool, thin Sony Blu-ray player at a thrift store, super cheap. Then I saw the cord. Okay, in the thrift store's defense, you could clearly get an adapter for that. Slight inconvenience, yes. Absolutely sucky? You still got a thrifty product. You have never known true defeat until you have to fix this. Unless that was my own bomb. No, that's someone else's problem. Asked the seller if they could add tilt watch to the crate. They asked for a reference picture, printed it on a piece of paper, and taped it on. For those who don't really understand this is the equivalent of asking for a watch and printing off a picture of a clock. Like, this thing is designed to measure tilting. You clearly did not do that. My toddler found my Cintiq pen and completely took it apart. My immediate question is this expensive? And considering there is a literal chip in this, I'm going to assume yes. Speaking of chipping, I chipped my tooth. That's right, you got attacked by a shark, just like that car earlier. Cats 1, tree 0. Look at that stupid cat just sitting all snuggly under the Christmas lights, all gorgeous and regal and brilliant and beautiful. Here, have some catnip, you little piece of shit. Dude, where's my car? Lake Tahoe, 2023. Never mind, found it. Right before I left the trampoline park, I put back on my blue shoes. It wasn't until I got home, I realized I didn't wear my blue shoes to the trampoline park. This is why you only buy cheap shoes, the kind that people wouldn't dare be seen walking around in public. Sure, their support might destroy your feet in the next few years, but at least they're your shoes. Broke my hand 2 days ago. Was supposed to have surgery today, but the hand specialist broke his leg skiing. I laugh, but this man is punching their window right now in frustration and then saying owie because they punched out the wrong hand. My cat threw a perfume bottle on my toilet and broke the lid. Let's be absolutely clear about this. Your cat was trying to assassinate you. 1:30 a.m. and I hear a loud bang downstairs. My car! What happened? They did it, boss. They finally did it. Did what? They've reached us about my extended warranty. Oh wait, there's another photo too. Well, I guess that's what you get for not paying for that extended warranty. Girlfriend broke up with me, so thought I'd make a cheesecake to cheer myself up. Aw, look. That's like your heart, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. That's like your heart right now. How you feel inside? Yeah, that. Added the birthday candles while the brownies were still warm and they melted, ruining the whole dish. I would excuse you for this foolery, but those hands aren't the hands of someone under the age of 15, so... Middle of the workday, and this decides to happen. Oh, look at that! PTSD! I say that because this happened to me one day going to primary school. I was in grade 6. I was playing Red Rover or Bull Rush or whatever you call it in your place you live. I got tagged / pushed over. I fell on my back. Everyone saw the hole. It's embarrassing enough to think that someone saw my underwear, but no. See, I didn't wear any that day. Why I didn't, I don't know, but I always wear them now. Never again shall Macro Johnny mortify the minds of my peers. Elon got nothing on this guy. Billionaire Adani's empire loses 51 billion in 48 hours. Hey, I've been there, man. Those tempting deals of those microtransactions. You say to yourself once, oh, it's only $2. It's fine. Not realizing that was the 50th time you've said that today. Went to see Stein Castle, and this was our view. Okay, hang on, I need to find this place to get some context as to what it should look like. And Googling. Oh my god, it's a fairy tale. And you went there and got... you got Silent Hill. Technically still as magical, just in a completely different spectrum of what is whimsical and lovely. Salmon stuck to my new $200 nonstick pan. Alright, let's start a debate in the comments. Do you think they just suck at cooking that bad? Or the pan's a piece of schmidt and was a lie? Coming into work to discover that someone left the ice machine door open overnight.
Hey guys, look! Infinite ice! We did it! We stopped climate change!
My wife said she heard a noise in the laundry room. Oh, no worries, it's just King Slime wandering through. Just finished my first day at my first office job. Apparently, this sticker was displayed on my butt the whole time. Athletic booty. My wife and I went out for date night. Had a few drinks, and she fell down, hitting the corner of the stage. Funny thing was, I didn't even know it happened until she showed me this in the morning. Oh, wait, what? Is that a pickle? Is that a freaking pickle? There is a far too early joke to make here about a funny pickle surrounded by a bruise on someone's skin. I'm not gonna go there though. We're gonna move on. Tried to crush some peanuts with my cast iron pan. Why? Out of all the tools you could have in a kitchen, you decide the thing that's not designed for it. Need to hammer a nail in the wall? Let me just grab the baby. Perfect. Thank you, baby. Got a burrito at work and leaned over to pick my can of paint up, and Aspen snatched a bite. Who is Aspen? He's a recent newcomer to the local dog shelter. He just doesn't know it yet. My first ever car got stolen in the TikTok Kia/Hyundai challenge and driven through a gate into the woods, and the perps got away. I can't tell if they're lazy or it's just an overwhelmed system when criminals who literally post what they're doing online for thousands to see are getting away with this kind of thing. I'll take people reaching out about my car's extended warranty over this any day. The worst possible photo your drone can take. Oh, okay. That's a moment where you're literally, juicing your pants. Hopefully you haven't got a hole in them, though. Searching this up to confirm, yes, this is the battery that's fallen out, so essentially the drone's gone dead the moment this has fallen off. See, people, this is why you don't name your children after famous people. Who would want to be named after the weird hippie from Friends? Someone left their phone in a public bathroom stall. Well, depending on where it's angled, they're either a forgetful silly billy or a perv. Pulled out the rack to spritz, and it came right out onto the concrete. Ground seasoning. Someone randomly fell in this 10-meter hole while walking in his house. Why is there a 10-meter hole in your house, sir? Been wanting chili for months and finally made it today, only to realize before final simmering of all ingredients, there were bugs in my chili powder. So what you're saying is that you've got extra protein. I don't see the problem. Not sure if this is the right subreddit, but a bottle of human urine was in my Amazon Fresh order. Well, I guarantee that's fresh. Oh god, there's so many thoughts about this. It could also be someone's cry for help. A message in a bottle, you might say. Just don't open it to read it, okay? You don't need to. A generous tip for someone working at a restaurant. Oh, wow. Wow. Could you imagine going to a struggling family, cooking up a huge feast for them, inviting them into the dining room to eat, and all the food's just plastic and you just start laughing and pointing at them? I forgot I was cooking rice and it burned. I've been scrubbing for an hour and it won't clean. My parents are gonna kill me. Don't worry, I've been here before as someone who tries to cook rice on a regular and is dating someone who's a pro chef and knows exactly how to clean this sort of mess. Here's what you do. Fake your death. My right lung spontaneously collapsed today. That can happen. I don't know. No, please, no. It's bad enough we don't realize when our appendix explodes or when an aneurysm can suddenly to us. Lungs as well. Wow, does anything in our bodies actually like us? Ripped my pants at work. On my birthday, my coworkers assured me it was not that noticeable. Okay, look, in their defense, this could just be a style to some people. I mean, it is jeans that are ripped. That's the true end goal of fashion, making even the most damaged of clothes look like a true choice. So I got robbed after coming back from a 12.5-hour shift. Awesome. Wow, it's like the yin to Mary Kondo's yang. Roger ate my friend's engagement ring along with half a TV remote. But the ring has been recovered. Dog is fine. Now, little buddy, if you don't approve of the matrimony, you can do so at the wedding, please. The legroom at Carnegie Hall. Carnegie? Oh, damn, dude. What even is the point of that space? Meet Bonnie, our 3-month-old collie. During the night, she discovered a can of blue paint with a loose lid. Oh no. We call this her blue period, since she is obviously going through some artistic phase. Note, the Chinese rug cost nearly $6,000. Oh, and they're so adorable, but such a menace. Look on the bright side. Considering how cute they already are, they'll get readopted real fast. I knew I had saved some pizza for later somewhere. This is why you put timers on, people. Pizza too? That's like the most craving sort of food. How do you forget it exists? Are you even human? Took a bite before I saw this. You call this burger the Russian roulette. My son had never been to a mall and kept saying he wanted to see one. I finally decided to take him. Oh, this face! Oh, was the look of my mother when I was born. I forgot to remove the silicone protectors before I set the oven to self-clean. Thought I'd get my clean pans looking like new. The only brand new thing I see here now is the oven you're eventually going to have to replace this with. Imagine working a 10-hour shift, going home excited to cook dinner, just to find your roommate has done frick all the entire day. Yet another reminder for me to feel humble and privileged to not live with housemates. You can always try the brutal honesty method and just throw all of these on their bed. Found at a thrift store. Together since 2021. Oh, that was a bad investment, wasn't it? Just bit into a Slim Jim before fully opening it. Oh, that... That's a sneaky little Slim Jim, isn't it? Surprise, I've got cancer. I thought I was so smart for keeping a cover on my toothbrush at all times. Oh, dude, get out. Try as you may, no crack is too small for Bugman to make his way. Ew, gross. Yes, even that crack. Instant hypothermia hack. Your dad locks you out of the truck after 2 hours of basketball. It's negative 40 Celsius outside. He does not know the door lock and has no spare keys. Ah, that wonderful, weird feeling between possible doom and death and literally surrounded by modern technology. Welcome to living like a homeless person. Sounds very dark, but it's true. It really is. Wow, it really is. Knocked a bottle over and it landed perfectly upside down without the cap. How do I pick it up now without spilling everything? No. You leave it. That is there forever. That's made its place. No one will ever achieve this again. You cannot remove this from our world. Staff forgot to cover up the pool tables at a college bar on Friday night. Ooh, I bet the staff meeting after that was a very joyous one. I fell down the stairs the second time this week. This time, fell back on my spine. Lost my dinner and made a hole in the wall. There goes my deposit. First time, shame on you. Second time, see a doctor. That's too coincidental. Went to stay with a friend. Came home to this. Okay, but was this your fault? Who left their incense candle burning overnight? Pre-cooked a meal for 3 nights, let it cool, and then found these eggs before storing it. Rice! It's rice! Being stuck on a train for 12 hours, alone, due to weather. I guess it depends where you're from, but based on them being tables there, I imagine this is a train that goes a long distance. It's not like you can just hop out and walk the rest of the way. That or you're experiencing the first episode of Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who. Hope you're not afraid of the Tooth Fairy. I ordered a sandwich on Uber Eats and got this. Sucks for the person that ordered this. Oh my god! You do not belong in this subreddit. You are bragging right now.
Oh yeah, no, it sucks for the other person. I thought it relates in there.
Don't try to deceive us with your caring about other people. You are bragging right now and you know it. Hopefully you're having a better day than I am. What, did you order a bunch of food and only got a sandwich? Oh no, you just realized God pressed smite on his keyboard too early. Tell us, how does it feel being the sim in this creator's world that is getting deleted? This is why we don't have nice things. Basketball courts are closed for the rest of the week due to violence. Just drove 25 minutes to get to Trader Joe's. See people, this is why copyright is necessary. This is a brand new tire and too close to the sidewall to be repaired. Well, you can officially say this is the worst nailing of your life so far. Sorry, 2 on the nose. Your car gets screwed more than you. No, wait, that's bad too. Is the battery supposed to get that big? Oh no, you fed it too much data. It's overweight. Gotta watch that total data intake, mate. It accumulates over time. Garage door is stuck on my tow bar and won't open. Absolutely no idea how to get it unstuck. I have one solution from a game I played that has a lot of cars and doors. Have you tried C4? Traded in my iPhone to Apple. They rejected my trade-in and sent this back. I sent a working complete phone. Bro! This is like a chef making a gorgeous meal, serving it out, then it comes back an empty plate and being complained and told that the food was terrible and they want a refund. When you forget to put the ice tray back in. So this is where all the icebergs are going. They're not melting. Climate change isn't real. People are just stashing them in their freezers. Tried CrossFit for the first time. Literally the first day I went and ended up with rhabdomyolysis. What the hell is that? Oh, I see. It's when you get a giant wizard staff. So that's how Gandalf got his powers. He did CrossFit. Had an unexplained allergic reaction for 12 years. Did a blood test and turns out I'm allergic to cats. We've had cats in our home for 15 years. And we currently have 2. So what you're saying is you need to get rid of them. Oh, that sucks. Would you look at that? I have space at my place. I'm technically probably on the other side of the world, but I can take them. It's fine. I'm willing to do this for you. Yep.